Behind every beautiful thing, there's some kind of pain. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. When anger rises, think of the consequences. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. Life would be unbearably dull if we had answers to all our questions. I've never had anyone's approval, so I've learned to live without it. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. In war, practice dissimulation, and you will succeed. When you say I and my too much, you lose the capacity to understand the we and our. Set the troops to their tasks without imparting your designs. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. It is an acceptance of being uncomfortable that drives change. You have made the moon, the jester said. That is the moon. Everything, no matter how beautiful, is only with us for a while. You see me walking away. I see myself walking towards greatness. Great understanding is broad and unhurried. Little understanding is cramped and busy. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Weak leadership can wreck the soundest strategy. Settle one difficulty, and you keep 100 away. A true genius admits that he knows nothing. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're all the same. Thinking something does not make it true. Wanting something does not make it real. Almost nobody dances sober unless they happen to be insane. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. If you are willing to go out on a limb, the tree of life holds endless possibilities. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. Only one who devotes himself to a cause with his whole strength and soul can be a true master. For this reason, mastery demands all of a person. If we don't change the direction we are headed, we will end up where we are going. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. By what men think, we create the world around us, daily new. He was a lonely ghost, uttering a truth that nobody would ever hear. The man who has forgotten self may be said to have entered heaven. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. All wars are won or lost before they are ever fought. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. People don't always want to be with people. It gets tiring. Do not wait for the last judgment. It comes every day. Before you find your soulmate, you must first discover your soul. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. At times, even a 90% compatibility rate ends in a breakup. My destination is no longer a place, rather a new way of seeing. To bear and not to own, to act and not lay claim, to do the work and let it go, for just letting it go is what makes it stay. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. Beyond the fiction of reality, there is the reality of the fiction. There is little success where there is little laughter. Maybe everyone is just waiting for someone else to save them. I do not know everything, still many things I understand. You are in charge of your own happiness. You don't need to wait for other people's permission to be happy. All I have is all I need, and all I need is all I have in this moment. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. I know the joy of fishes in the river through my own joy as I go walking along the same river. Each star is a mirror reflecting the truth inside you. It is man's natural sickness to believe that he possesses the truth. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. True friends are always together in spirit. Lucy Maud Montgomery. Other people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. We need to be fit and ready for anything that might come our way. Keep going. It's not as difficult as you feel it is. Don't give up. The whole house seemed to exhale a melancholy breath of emptiness. Over time, hidden truths morph in the dark soil of deceit into something much worse. Things joined by profit, when pressed by misfortune and danger, will cast each other aside. A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. There is no place where espionage is not possible. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. If truth is not acceptable, it becomes the imagination of others. Rewards for good service should not be deferred a single day. He who steals a belt buckle pays with his life. He who steals a state gets to be a feudal lord. Keep the fight in your veins, honey. Never let it fade. Travel light, live light, spread the light, be the light. More powerful than the will to win is the courage to begin. The truth isn't always beauty, but the hunger for it is. Sometimes you recognize truth because it destroys you for a bit. I live my life in widening circles that reach out across the world. Just go with it, he thought. You won't figure out anything if you give in to fear. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. We are willing to believe anything other than the truth. Of all those in the army close to the commander, none is more intimate than the secret agent. Everything in life is speaking in spite of its apparent silence. She will always wear her crown, regardless of the hate. Don't flail against the world, use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war. Heaven is like an egg, and the earth is like the yolk of the egg. We can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are. The world changes. We do not. Therein lies the irony that kills us. Darkness ages faster than you'd think. It doesn't loiter on forever. We cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are.